Across beds, hearts and bucks.
This is Nesta McGregor.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
That's right, man. My favourite part of the show, because we had Alicia Dixon on earlier, who's a local girl who I'm sure when she was getting started used to send in her kind of CDs. I don't think they had MP3s, Alicia. Sorry, you are that old. When Alicia started out and kind of said, look, listen to me, I'm in a band. We kind of want to get on the radio. And that's exactly what we do in this portion of the show. BBC Introducing. We give local talent a chance to come in and tell us why they are going to be the next big thing in the Three Counties radio. The man standing, or sitting, should I say, next to me now, to achieve a millionth of the success of Alicia Dixon will be something. I mean, she's gone on to do quite well, hasn't she, being a local girl?
She's done excellent, yeah.
Crazy,
definitely.
crazy. Imagine that. From Ishty, you start making songs in your bedroom, you're on a judging panel with Simon Cowell, like touring the world.
It's only a dream, eh?
Crazy. That voice, by the way, belongs to Ishty Vocals. You are this week's BBC Introducing. You've been on before, and we always say, if people are talented enough, once they get the EP out or once they get the new album out, we get them back and kind of listen to it, cast a verdict, and give you a chance to, you know, tell us what you've been up to.
Yeah, thank you, Nesta. It's great to be back again. Recently, I mean, the last time I came on, we had just released the video that I think you was all
by the way, your videos, yeah,
drooling over.
Let's just get into it. Whilst the show's on, actually, because Ishty's got the kind of videos you can watch with the sound off, it really doesn't matter. If I can set the scene, were you like, am I getting you into trouble, by the way?
Oh, no, we're good.
Green light, got to be careful.
It's thumbs up.
Yeah, so Ishty has the kind of videos you can watch with the sound down. It's International Women's Day, and you definitely celebrate beautiful women in your videos.
Oh, thank
Power
you.
to you, brother. So you'd released that video, and you mentioned that you kind of shoot yourself, you kind of go out and find like all the talent yourself. How was that video received then?
That video, I mean, obviously it's always hard work, but I got it out. We got a good comeback from the home crowd and stuff.
Good.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to push it as far as I wanted to push it. But I mean, that's something that comes, you know, within time. Yeah. But since then, I mean, we've got 3 more new music videos out, and I'm currently going to be shooting my next one on Saturday.
I mean, your videos, and I have no idea how much a music video costs, but like without even saying it, like the production value is high. Is it easy to get people to take part then?
No, unfortunately. Everyone's quite stubborn nowadays for some reason, and I don't know why.
And I'm going to tell you why, because the reason why I ask, because everyone thinks they're a model now, thanks to social network sites. Everyone, you know, 100 likes makes you the next Kim K.
Off to that, man.
Yeah?
You know what I mean?
Well, which is wrong. All right, we're here to talk about the new single, and you've just handed me as well. And have I just lost it? This doesn't work for a radio, but you can hear that. Brand new album as well. It's called Versatile. So have you been putting that together since the last time we spoke to you?
I have. I've all of last year I was doing that, and this year I completed it around say February. I've finalised it, but yeah, that's an exclusive copy for you there to listen to. It's unheard of. And
listen, I keep saying we need some bombs. Ollie, we need something that sounds exclusive, some bombs, some lasers, something like that, man. People always say that once they start making an album, you know, like you kind of have a track list and you kind of have a theme, but it never ends up the way you think it's going to sound in the end. Did you find that?
Well, I expected that. I mean, my music's never sounding the same, and which is why I called it versatile, because I'm always moving from sound to sound. It's never the same sound. I always try and incorporate new sounds into my music.
How many tracks did you record? How many made it onto the final project?
The final project. Well, I've recorded, say, about 30 in total, and we could say about 14 are on the final.
Is that another kind of time consuming process, because you kind of sit around the table with obviously people and you go, okay, I really want that one. Someone might say, but no, that's the one. How difficult to whittle it down, man?
It is. And I normally have a groupie of like, say, about 5 peers that I get to check out a song once I've written it and finalized it, etc. But you get varied opinions, don't you? But I mean, at the end of the day, you take those opinions into consideration, but you have to narrow it down to what you think is right as well.
You can't have a 30-song album. One, it wouldn't fit on the CD, and 2, you're just giving away a lot of the music. What happens to them 15 songs that don't make it then?
Well, that's a tough question. I mean, I haven't really thought about that, but I guess it's there. I mean, there's always going to be someone that likes it. So you know, you're touching someone's heart in a way. You know, so it's always good to just keep things floating and etc. But I mean, if one makes it, that's enough, isn't it?
All right, we'll say no more. Then we're about to get into Holding Me Down. Tell me about that as a single, then.
That is it's very heart touching. Something I've actually felt with the experience, and it's called Holding Me Down. It's based on past relationships. You know, having that one girl there that's always had your back. She's always been there from the start, but you being as an individual, you're unable to express yourself because, you know, with everyday life you get caught up and you get closed off. I mean, also breakups, makeups, relationships, you know, when you're moving on, it's very hard, isn't it? So I tried to incorporate a real love song, but
man, it sounds like we're in church. Preach, brother, preach.
Keeping it strong though.
All right, and is said female still holding you down then?
Well, yeah, you could say that. Right. Yeah,
we'll
definitely.
No, listen, all that's left for you to do, we're going to talk some more, but if you introduce it to the 3 counties, we'll get it on.
Hey guys, this is Ishty Vocals on BBC3 Counties Radio, now presenting to you Holding Me Down. Hey babe, I know you understand. It's hard for me to express my feelings, and I never get to tell you how much you mean to me. Lately, I got a lot on my mind, and we haven't been spending much time together. I just want to say thanks for always being there, and most of all, for holding me down.
Even though times get hard, you'll be holding me strong. That's why we are where we are, near or apart. And I can tell you things that you won't use against me, closer than my friends be. All the things you've done for me, ooh babe, I need to let you know how I'm feeling, straight from my heart.
Let's take it back a minute, relax while I get up in it. Reminiscing thoughts on my mind for a second, projecting to a bigger image. You don't have to listen to it, I'ma let you know the way I picture saying it. I've got some things I need to say, and I don't usually do this. I'll be closed off in the love shack, they never listen to me. Since you came into my world, it's official, baby. My superwoman, we've been going round in circles lately. Used to call it window pane, the rainy days, trying to wash this hurt away. Yeah, it's been a while, but I got you either way, holding you down from the start. You opened up my page and showed me how to live
even though
again.
Times get hard, you'll be holding me strong. That's why we are where we are, near or apart. And I can tell you things that you won't use against me, closer than my friends be. All the things you've done for me, ooh babe, I need to let you know how I'm feeling, straight from my heart.
Threw away the icebox, we don't need materialistic. Around your neck you wear that locket with my picture in the middle. It's our love that we be flexing, because you well invested. Miss Independent, let's take it back a minute. It's time to reflect on this relationship. You're in across the ocean, babe. Which direction heading as we sipping? We be coasting out, applying on your lotion, gently stroking in. We already at the top, hey. They don't worry us and we don't ever look back. Toasting to the past and the next to our progression. Whilst they be pretending, we stay real. I keep you well protected, so they keep the distance. I don't know, I guess they get the message.
Even though times get hard, you'll be holding me strong. That's why we are where we are, near or apart. And I can tell you things that you won't use against me, closer than my friends be. All the things you've done for me, ooh babe, I need to let you know how I'm feeling, straight from my heart. I got your back, girl, I got your back, girl. From day one I said I'll always have your back, girl. As your main man, the one that you can hang with.
man. This is sounding so fresh, and so it should. Radio exclusive, and it's brand new to 3 counties. Ishty VOCALS is the name of the artist, and that track is called Holding Me Down. Ishty's in the studio today. He's this week's BBC introducing act.
Yo.
Oh, man. I feel like I need to get the tissues out, man. He's like, do you know what? As men, well, not as men, I'm speaking for myself, like I represent everyone, but I don't know, sometimes we get accused of not being emotional enough.
Yes.
And some of us are not good at looking a woman in the eye face to face and saying, look, I love you and I care about you and blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
And music is your way of doing that.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, if it came down to saying things on the spot, it's not going to happen. But I mean, you take it home, you think about it, and then music is the leeway. And
I guess you know, artists like you and artists that rap about emotion is that I could take that song and I could play it to someone because it's like that's how I feel. So the first time you played that for whoever it's intended for, or have you? What was the reaction? Yeah,
it's been well. Do you really want to know?
Okay.
Well, I'll give you a quick breakdown. I mean, the first reaction was wow, is this you?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Second was like, how the hell do these lyrics come out of someone like you?
Oh, wow. So they'd seen kind of an icebox up until then, and it was shot that you had a soft centre.
Yeah, I always get that. I mean, it's a case of like, you're so hard-headed, but then you write like this. Like, where does it come from?
Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. Maybe I need to start writing poems, or maybe we can do a duet. Or it's not called a duet, it's a rapper and a singer. But let's do it.
Anytime.
I'm going to get my bars up, man.
We can fix that up.
So you've got the album out then. What's the plan going forward?
Right now, well, I've like I said, I gave you an exclusive copy of the album. I haven't actually set up a launch date yet, but I mean, you know, I'm holding back. I'm hoping something comes along. I mean, I've been approached for a few things, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for at the time. So I'm staying open in that sense.
It's heartwarming in one sense, kind of doing the show, because I get to meet people like you who are so passionate about the art and kind of put a lot into their music and kind of deserve to go as far as, you know, your talent deserves. But I sort of know how fickle the industry is, and you know, there are times when people's looking for a sound and that's what's being played on the radio. So how difficult then, you know, as you keep saying, to keep going, knowing that, like, I don't know, music is just full of closed doors, and you might have to knock on 1,000 to get one that's even a tiny bit open.
Everything you're saying is exactly that. I mean, I think it's a sort of it's a stage process. I mean, I get to a point where I think, this is not going anywhere, but then there's always something that pulls me back into it. So I mean, there's always something there telling me, no, your time's not up yet. You know, you got to keep going. And then when I get dragged back into it, I mean, it extends for another year, so I'm going hard at it continuously. But I'm sure something will come along.
With that patronising, music is something which, and I'm sure you know as well, every musician you speak to, whether it be Adele or Kanye West is like the greatest example then. So yes, people, Kanye West, who's arguably, to me, and you can disagree with me till the cows come home, one of the best, if not like top 5 rappers of all time. I don't care. Producers, maybe even like top 3. Kanye West is a genius. He deserves to be crazy. He can rant on stage for 4 hours and I'll stand there because he's got the talent to back it up. This was a guy who used to wait outside the studio and rap to Jay-Z for years, and Jay-Z would just walk past him and go, yeah, man, you're cool. He just kept going.
All right.
And like, he would send his designs of his clothes to people years before he started. Fendi, Gucci, whoever would say, okay, that's cool, but you know, you're a musician. And this is what I mean, like, when you have the talent and you have the passion, it's not going to happen overnight. You just have to have the belief in yourself, like, just to keep going, man. So those doors might be closed now, but keep knocking on them. And it takes a little while. So what are you looking for then? You said you've been approached. So what exactly kind of deal or setup you looking for?
I mean, as me speaking from my personal point of view as an artist, I'm already set up. You could say I'm self-made. I'm set up. I have all the material. Everything's there. Everything's done. All I need is someone to come and manage me. I need need to be showcased. I'm lacking the market,
the exposure.
Exposure. I'm lacking all of that. I mean, if I was to have the exposure, no problem. We'd be okay in that sense.
People always talk about, like you mentioned, the exposure. I kind of live in southeast London, and I get emails all the time, you know, about open nights. I mean, Brick Lane and Shoreditch is kind of where it seems to be happening. That's where it's popping. This where a lot of people will have open mics and stuff, and you know, record labels and producers and stuff will be there. Is there like a system in place in 3 counties which does all of that for you? And if not, maybe that's something every artist that comes through here needs to start a night going when it's all about local talent, and these people hear about it and start coming.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm not aware of anything like that, but if I was aware, which I am now, I would definitely, it would definitely be something I'd be interested in. I mean, I've recently done a performance in Birmingham, which was quite on a large scale, so and I did well, so I was happy good. With that. But yeah, I'd definitely be open to more exposure in that sense.
Listen, man, it just takes that one person to kind of see you in the audience and go, you know what? Yeah, I believe in that guy, man. Let's see how far we can go with this. I'm sure there are people listening that kind of want to hear more. Then, so what are the avenues that people can check out more music from Ishty Vocals? The websites and the social?
I mean, there's a lot going on at the minute. I mean, we just released a music video on Link Up TV. I've done a collaboration with an Italian artist called Salve. The single was called Me, Myself and I. That's done well. I mean, I always said this year was going to be platform year, try and get noticed and become established. So I think I'm heading in the right direction as to that, within that goal and that aspect of this year. But yeah, slowly, you know, the doors are closed now, but hopefully.
I mean, absolutely, man. Like I can't say frustrating for me, but I kind of, every week someone comes in your shoes and say, you know what, I'm just waiting on a big chance, and it's going to happen, man. So just keep going. Listen, thank you very much for joining us. Is there anyone you kind of want to say a big thank you to and a big hello to before you leave?
Thank you for having me again, and well, just everyone that's there listening right now, you know, you're all in my heart. So that's it. Thanks for the support. Thank you for listening in, and we'll catch up with you soon, because I'm sure you'll tell me about listening to me.
Such a polite young man. Listen, thank you very much for joining us. That is Ishty Vocals. Then I say every week, if you were listening and you think, oh man, I'm in a similar position, Nesta, I've got music that you need to hear, man. Forget Ishty. I'm the next one out the 3 counties to go big. Then listen. Get in touch, jump onto any search engine, type in BBC Introducing, and you could be sat in that seat as well, showing me your music. Nesta McGregor is my name. Just coming up to 20 minutes past 9. I'm with you until 10 o'clock tonight.